I'm Edward Otto Zelke, and let's queer up drag culture. RuPaul's Drag Race returns with 14 new queens and a promise of light for season 18. RuPaul's Drag Race sachets back to TV screens this January 2026, bringing fresh faces, fierce fashion, and its new guiding mantra, in shady times, let there be light. Season 18 lands on MTV with 14 new queens entering the workroom to compete for the coveted title of America's Next Drag Superstar, a dazzling $200,000 cash prize. The premiere episode kicks off with a challenge rooted in legacy and reinvention. Titled Reclaim, Renew, Rejoice, it asks the queens to pay tribute to drag race icons by transforming leftover treasures from the show's vaults in their own signature looks, putting charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent front and center. Among the standout contestants are Miami's own Athena Dion, drag mother to Morphine Love Dion and Juicy Love Dion, who is also competing. West Palm Beach brings us Mia Starr. They join a diverse cast representing cities across the country, from Miami, Boston, Seattle, and New York to Denver, Orlando, and Montgomery. Right after the premiere, fans can dive deeper into with RuPaul's Drag Race Untucked at 9:30 p.m., serving up backstage tension and heartfelt moments as the queens await their fate. I think this is my favorite time of the year, when the new season of Drag Race comes out. It follows right after the holidays, and it just continues with my spirit, because you know what? We desperately need some joy,
right?
And this season sounds pretty amazing. And just the fact that they're doing like a reclaim, renew, rejoice, it sounds like, you know, they're really revving up the troops with this season.
Well, and the mantra, let's talk about the mantra. I love that. In shady times, let there be light. Like, don't we need that like on t-shirts and like everywhere we go? Because that's like so what we feel, you know? So I was watching The View this morning, and they always end The View with, we're in this together, you know? Like, do not worry, we're in this together. So I love mantras like this to just remind us that we're not alone, you know? Now, speaking of not being alone, like, this is the 18th season of RuPaul's Drag Race, okay? Miami queens, South Florida queens weren't even on the show for like the first 12 or 13 years, guys. Okay, sorry for getting out of frame, Steve. I get excited, right? And then now it's like they've opened the floodgates, and like you're not going to be able to stop us now, you know? Mia Starr is amazing. She's a South Florida queen. She lives in West Palm Beach. She's always down here in Fort Lauderdale and always in Miami, doing her thing, spreading her love and showing her talent. Incredibly talented girl, all right? Then we go and we move on to Juicy. Juicy is a beautiful woman. She does her makeup incomparable. Nobody can step up to that. Plus, she's an incredible dancer, right? To win RuPaul's Drag Race, you have to be able to know how to make your own clothing, dance, keep up, be funny, and be also an actor. I mean, there's so much, and you know, of course, the lip sync and everything else, your stage presence, but it takes a lot to be America's next drag superstar, right? And Juicy and Mia have that. Then we talk about one of my really good friends, Athena Dion, right? Athena has been on The View. She's Anna Navarro's favorite drag queen, okay? She has represented us everywhere she goes in such an incredible way. Athena looks young and beautiful because she's a Greek goddess underneath all of that makeup, right? But she's been doing drag for almost 11, 12 years. That experience, that know-how, right? They might think of her as not a threat because of, you know, her youth looking, right? Or maybe her demeanor, because she's also, you know, she comes across as very nice, but she could be a conniving, cutthroat bitch. And these people don't know that. You know what I mean? Like, she's a mom to like 10 or 12 kids. Like, there's drag kids coming out of her everywhere. That uterus of hers must be just flaying in the wind at this point with how many kids come out of her.
Well, she needs to snatch up her girl, plain Jane, because, you know, I got beef with her. But I think this is the first... Is this the first Drag Race where they have the mother and daughter on the same season?
Yep, first season.
That's going to be a really interesting dynamic because, you know, they're always trying to figure out their strategy.
Yes.
So they're already probably have a target on their back because they're already going to be in an alliance.
Yeah, they're going to want to split them up.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's exactly what I thought for Project Runway. Okay, Project Runway's last season with Utica, love you Utica, had twins in it. They were brothers, right? And the whole entire, it's like having two here competing instead of one because one would help the other, during all the testing or whatever, right? Well, those two brothers ended up in the finale and nobody was able to get them out, So
there's talent too. Yeah. So talent,
100%. 100%.
And I'm going to echo what you guys said. And I love that this theme is about bringing some light because they know that there's a lot of darkness in the world, especially around LGBTQ plus issues. Yep. So I love that they're going to put a focus on that. And I hope it's going to be more about just having fun and just being happy. Because I have been going through all of my old TV shows that I used to watch to try to bring me some happiness because there's so much garbage on television, all the political shows, and I'm a news junkie, so I'm always watching that. Yeah. And then I finished Desperate Housewives, I finished True Blood, and I'm like, the only thing left now I saw on Netflix was the Ed Gein documentary. It's what they they base like Buffalo Bill. Yeah. And
it's not exactly a holiday movie, but
yeah.
Isn't that about a serial killer?
Yeah.
All right, please don't mess up my segment by veering off into something else. Go back to RuPaul's Drag Race, please.
So that and Black Mirror is what I've been watching. So I'm desperately waiting for RuPaul's Drag Race. And it's been a while. Like normally, there's always something going on.
But I remember, but I think they're also coming out with a movie too. I think.
Yes, they are.
That Glamazon.
Yes, they're coming out with. Can you believe that they're coming out with a movie also next year as well?
I just feel like. Please, RuPaul, don't leave us for like this amount of time anymore. we need to keep this going. Like we're dying here.
No, you gotta feed the gays. You gotta feed the gays.
Yeah. Keep those crazy videos going. They're absolutely hilarious. When he's out there just being himself.
Just being him.
Being him. Yeah. That's what we need.
RuPaul Charles, we love you. Okay, keep doing what you do. You have given our girls an incredible platform and ability to make their own careers and give themselves a future. I know girls that are on their third piece of property, all right? Okay? So thank you, RuPaul, for all you've done and continue to do. And congratulations to our hometown girls that are going to be competing. Athena won't tell me anything. She's never been so quiet about anything, right?
I was so happy they showed that picture of the two of you at the ball.
Oh, yes.
She was at the ball last month, and I was so thrilled.
She needs some glasses.
So congratulations to all of them.
Yes, congratulations, folks. And there is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.